Here we see a wild crocodile attacking an alleged catfish in Seth Rollins. Look at the jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. And before we see who gets the all-important pinfall victory, I will now throw it back, big booty style, to recording H. Hello everyone, you're here with H, and after that incredible documentary style intro, you have no choice but to throw your ones up in the air and acknowledge me. I deserve an Oscar for that, some might say. Great acting. You could argue that there was no better acting than when Seth Rollins was jumped by a fan at a show years ago. The segue is insane. Too bad Seth Rollins, being the visionary that he is, he couldn't see this coming, that's for sure, and I don't think anyone did. Now, I remember this, but after, of course, Saturday's WWE Liv Morgan Catfish BS, I'll put it up there if I can remember it, if you want to watch that, of course, but just do it. Be a revolutionary, and take charge. Go watch that after this video, though. I decided there has to be, or there must be, I didn't decide that, but I thought of it, there must be another time when a wrestler has catfished someone. And lo and behold, when I searched for it, Seth Rollins, that time when he got attacked, and I was thinking, what the hell is going on right now? It was a catfish, apparently. Not that the guy attacking Seth thought it was. We're gonna be reading the article because I read an article about an influencer last week, 2 weeks ago. I don't know. Apparently, I've been suplexed on my head one too many times. I can't remember anything nowadays. I'll put it up there if you want to watch that one. After it went down well, right? People seem to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy me talking, you probably don't want to watch me reading an article or listening to me read an article. But this is as close to an audiobook that people have for some reason suggested in the past that they want an audiobook from me. This is probably the best you're going to get. So let's look at the screen right now. Business Insider, sponsor me. Or give me a business. Either one. A fan tackled a WWE wrestler as he left the ring in an unscripted and shocking attack triggered by a catfishing scam by Barnaby Lane, which sounds like some type of road on a cartoon show. So, Barnaby, great name, by the way, is obviously from 2021. So, before anyone comments, this is old news, I know, all right? But I never knew that it was because of a catfish scam that this guy decided, I'm gonna go wrestle the wrestler. Do you know what I mean? Of all the things to do, it's like me trying to go play football with Messi and expecting something to happen. Alas, Seth Rollins was attacked by a fan in New York on Monday. It's always the Big Apple, isn't it? Always some kind of crazy shit going down in the Big Apple. Why don't people just calm down and stay inside? Do you get it? Because cider and apples. I don't drink. WWE wrestler Seth Rollins was attacked at a show by a fan in an unscripted and shocking attack Monday. Elisah Spencer jumped a metal barricade at a taping of the show Monday Night Raw and tackled Rollins to the ground. Spencer said he had beef with the wrestler after being scammed by someone pretending to be Rollins. I love how they've put beef in, not commas, quotations, because wrestling kind of is fake beef. I'm doing everything I can to make reading an article somewhat entertaining, all right? So just forgive me. Let's take a sip of water. You're damn right I'm stretching this out as much as I possibly can, because you know what we do on this channel, we ramble. So take a sip of water. Do you want ASMR? If that doesn't even get picked up by the microphone. What a waste of time that was, huh? Insiders, sign up to get the inside scoop. Shut up. How about that? Let's go like that so it's not revealed. WWE wrestler was tackled to the ground by a fan in an unscripting and shocking attack which left the fighter terrified. Apparently, when you write an article, you have to say the same thing many times. We're stat padding words here. This is like when you write an essay and you're so close to the final word count that you need, you just start typing anything, right? You start repeating yourself. You start elongating sentences, right? You take a simple sentence like, he walked over to the tree. He and his wonderful, luscious lips.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. First of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Decided to trot along the path that was scattered with leaves on this fine autumn day to sit under the long piece of nature that we call a tree. Do not ask questions, all right? Just forget it. Don't question my sexuality. Get a grip of yourself. Elisah Spencer, 24, which is insane, by the way, right? Jumped a metal barricade and tackled Rollins as he left the ring during the live broadcast of WWE's Monday Night Raw at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. It's always Brooklyn as well, isn't it? It's the Big Apple. It's Brooklyn. Come on, guys. Let's just enjoy a slice of pizza. Let's visit Central Park or something. Let's calm down, all right? And I know Central Park is not in Brooklyn. Calm down. It's in New York, though. I say it's crazy that he's 24 because surely being around my age, surely you know of catfishes, you know of scams, and you would be involved, in and amongst wrestling Twitter to know that no one is gonna message randomly and ask for whatever it is you've asked for. I haven't read the article. I just found it. I've clicked it. That's how things work when you find things on the internet. You click them. I just find it interesting. Obviously, I don't know perhaps his mental capacity, but I find it very, very strange that at that age, you're being scammed. But it's a lesson, really. Anyone can get scammed. I've said it before. It isn't just, the elderly. Anyone can, which is concerning. So be vigilant out there. The attacker and Rollins tussled on the ground until security and WWE officials broke up the fracas. The fracas. I know fracas, it sounds like a word, but it also sounds like a side dish. You go for some, I don't know, man, patatas bravas, right? It sounds like it would be some type of side dish. You got your patatas bravas. You got your dolma, which is, what restaurant are we in where you're getting patatas bravas and dolma in the same table? Fusion, to say the least.
This is great banter.
A New York Police Department spokesperson told ESPN that Spencer was subsequently arrested and charged with attempted assault and attempted violation of arts and cultural affairs. I don't see how there was attempted assault when quite literally Donnie's all over him, right? I don't understand how you class that as attempted. So someone, let me know your thoughts on that. WWE said in a statement, WWE takes the safety of its performers very seriously. The individual who attacked Seth Rollins has been turned over to the NYPD and will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. He fought the law and the law won. He fought the law and the law won. He fought Seth and Seth won. Technically, because the referees pulled him apart and stuff.
What? Nah, I never knew that.
Oh, there's a clip. A fan tackled Seth Rollins during Raw. You don't say. I don't know about that. Never knew. Let's play this. Look at that. Man's booty's all out, everything.
Oh my god!
Referees are surprisingly strong, you know.
Come on, boy! Down you go! Come on, bitch! You a flashlight me, motherfucker! What the fuck is going on? Come on,
Whoa. Don't start dropping F-bombs, please. I mean, there's not much left of this. I assume nothing else happens. But I want to make it perfectly clear that if this was back in the day, right, when wrestlers were roided out of their heads, right, this guy, if he tried this back then, and let's say, he tried, I don't know, he went crazy on bloody Scott Steiner or something, I don't think he'd be here still, you know? Like, I know wrestlers, some of them don't know how to actually fight. But for the most part, I think most wrestlers know how to actually fight. So you actually got lucky that it was 2021 and, you know, cameras rolling and in the age of social media. It could have gone a lot worse for this guy. Goodness. On Tuesday, which was not this Tuesday, because that's tomorrow when I plan to when I plan to release this. Some Back to the Future stuff. On Tuesday, Rollins told TMZ, I'm surprised he had to say anything to TMZ because these men know everything that's going on, right? I'm surprised they didn't know this was going to happen. TMZ can find out if a celebrity is in a car crash before the celebrity is actually in the car crash. So that's TMZ. No, Rollins told TMZ that he was shocked. Are you taking the piss here? What am I reading here exactly, Business Insider? Someone should have proofread this. It's not you guys who got attacked. It was Seth Rollins. So what's your excuse here? Hire me. I'll write things for you. Anyway, Rollins told TMZ that he was shocked by the incident, but fortunately he wasn't injured other than some swelling to the lip. And my lips feel like they've kind of swollen. It's terrifying, brother. It's terrifying, brother. Shit, he said. It happened very quickly. I was mostly just reacting and hoping that our security would come and do their job, which they did very quickly, and then was just trying to detach and move on. Hope that everybody is okay. I mean, it didn't seem like that in the clip because you kind of was asking him, is that all you got? So that's interesting. Go on, Seth. But anyway, we move on. No serious injuries, he added. Nothing like that. I was safe. We were safe. Everyone was okay. No, actually, I don't think that was quite safe because that's actually concerning. And I made the point in Saturday's episode where Sonya Deville was legitimately stalked by we'll say, you know, they call themselves fans, but you're really weird and should be in prison, which I hope that person is rotting inside, by the way. It is dangerous. Now, hopefully at some point we get to the scam, otherwise this video is... Spencer told the New York Daily News that he attacked Rollins because of a legitimate beef he had with the wrestler. Okay, now we're getting into it. Mr. Spencer, you do not have legitimate beef with anyone, right? You don't have ops, all right? Let's calm ourselves down here. Seth Rollins wished he had the Shield at this point to protect him, right? Dean Ambrose going crazy, hit him with a... If you hit Dean Ambrose with, you know, just tap him on the head with a napkin, he will bleed. That's a joke for anyone who understands that. If he had Roman, you know, Roman could have told Spencer,
Believe that.
you are stupid and no wrestler is going to scam you. At least I hope not anyway. He told the outlet that several years ago he met Rollins at a meet and greet event. Okay, around the same time, he began corresponding with someone pretending to be Rollins via WhatsApp, who catfished him and scammed him out of $3,000. All right, so my question here, if somehow Elisah Spencer watches this, first of all, stay the hell away from me. I don't want your ass crack coming anywhere near me because your booty was all out there, all right? You were doing up Lola Vice on Seth Rollins. You need to calm down there. I don't know how you thought Rollins got your number and has contacted you on WhatsApp. I don't think we're going to deep dive and get the text messages like the catfish videos. But I'd love to know how you thought that was a thing. Maybe your contact details that you used to sign up for the meet and greet. You know, Rollins decided, yeah, I'm going to contact you specifically. I'd love to know what? You're my fan. Prove to me you're my fan, bro. He was asking me to send gift cards in exchange for money, mostly $500 or more, to see if I was loyal. He asked me to be a wrestling blogger for him. I wanted to work my way up, Spencer said of the imposter Rollins. What? He asked me to be a wrestling blogger for him. What does that mean exactly? Is that some kind of like social media assistant, I guess? And you just solely write blogs about Rollins? I don't understand, to be honest. Anyone got an idea of what might have been going through Spencer's head here? If there's anything left up there, I don't know. There is no suggestion that Rollins was involved in any way in Spencer being catfished. You don't say, mate. Spencer added, I apologize to the WWE for my actions. Not to Seth, by the way. I had a legitimate beef, but as a grown man, I could have settled it in a different way. If I saw him today, I wouldn't attack him. I've moved on. Do you want, like, a blue pizza badge here or something? If I saw him today, I wouldn't attack him. Well, thank you very much for being just a normal human being and not attacking a celebrity because you think you were messaging them. Well done, Elisah, man. You 24 years old. You'd think you'd have a head on your shoulders, as they say, not the shampoo. Sponsor me! If anyone needs a shampoo sponsorship, it probably is me. But as a grown man, I could have settled it in a different way. Yeah, I mean, you don't go tackling people when you don't know the full story. Like, just, you know how in the Liv Morgan ep from Saturday, Laurie bought tickets and then that bastard was talking about, oh, they're going to fight over me. Look at... It's happened, clearly. So, I don't think Laurie is going to do that. I think Donnie was just chatting shit, right? Let's be honest here. But it is a real thing, and wrestlers is less so nowadays. But back in the day, when people were jumping the barricades and shit, hella scary, man. I've moved on. I've moved on. I hope he's still in prison or something. I say that. No, I do, because you need to get a grip of yourself, and I don't think you would learn any other way other than being in prison, to be honest. I've moved on. Man didn't apologize to Seth Rollins, man. He apologized to the company because, you know, I don't have a reason for that.
What are you? An idiot sandwich.
I had a legitimate beef, but you didn't, because it's not real. You know, your statement there, it doesn't sound like you've grasped that you were scammed, right? You genuinely, from that anyway, it still seems like you thought Rollins was the one that scammed you. Anything else to this? Read next. NBC, Disney, and Amazon are spending billions on sports. Hollywood could be the big loser. Well, the type of people in Hollywood, probably for the best that they lose. I don't think there's any... Okay, we've got some adverts here. Well, these are definitely scams. Born before 1974? Let me know in the comments. You may be eligible for this £10 a month funeral. What? What? What does that mean? Does that mean you get a funeral every month for £10? Or does that mean you pay £10 every month and then it goes towards your funeral at the end of your life? What the hell does that mean? And she looks like she belongs, you know, in The Conjuring or something. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. You know, it is just me sitting here and reading, to be honest. You know, just showcasing that I can read. I don't just watch videos and I know how to read. Because how the hell do I have a degree if I don't know how to read? But if you read my essays, you might argue, this guy does not know how to read. Alas, water.
Nice.
I don't drink enough water, by the way. This is a bit of a tangent, but you know how Kurt Angle used to just drown himself in milk back in the day? It's not an innuendo, genuine milk. I should do that with water, because I drink like 5 sips a day, probably. It's crazy. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I know it is just me reading an article, but hopefully you did enjoy that. I thought it was a nice little video to do after the wrestling stuff on Saturday. It's not going to be wrestling week. I promise. I don't know why I did that. Sometimes I do things and I don't know what I'm doing. Like Elisah Spencer. Don't compare me to him. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And remember the main part about all of this. There is no one in the public eye that is going to message you to prove. You need to prove your loyalty. Unless I start doing it. And then what? Then what? If you want to watch more scam-related stuff, the playlist is up here. If you want to watch something random, there you go. I'm like fanning myself there. Bye. Rollins, give me money.